welcome to another Smaulgld live stream. It just doesn't matter. Today we're going to talk about things that don't matter in the gold and silver world. And unfortunately, a lot of these things that don't matter get touted as being monumental game changers, or at least the implication is that when this data is released or this or that somehow it's going to have some type of significant impact on the gold market. And people cling to these facts in isolation as if they are monumental. And well, I'm going to just go through some, but before we do that, with some housekeeping, the Smaulgld, in case you missed it, top gold, silver, and crypto stories for the week ended June 17th has been uploaded but is not yet online, but that should be put up as soon as we finish with this live stream. Also, the gold and silver markets are open and silver has skyrocketed 1 cent to $16.56. Gold is up $1.70 to $12.80 in evening trading. As to the cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin is down 0.5%, down to 64.55. Ethereum is under 500 again, and Litecoin continues to be under 100, is at 95. So one of the things we can say is we can't blame gold and silver for being down because there is this big interest in cryptocurrency. Over the last couple of months, the volumes of trading in cryptocurrency have been very low. So it's not as if people are pouring money into cryptocurrencies instead of gold and silver, and they're not even pouring them in to gold and silver either. If you look at the U.S. Mint on the retail side, the only place where you're starting to see gold interest is in the ETFs. As we know, the ETFs, that's not necessary. You really can't count on when someone buys gold in an ETF that there's actually gold there. They claim there is, but who would ever know if it was or wasn't there? And the people who buy it, they don't seem to care one way or the other. They chase the digits on their screen. They trade gold and silver ETFs as if they were stocks. So we're not really gaining any, I would say, physical demand as a result of the increase in gold and silver ETF demand. Now, if you look at the bullion sales for the U.S. Mint, I haven't checked them on Friday. I'm going to check them for you right now. The American Eagle sales as of it is 2018, but as of June 2018, they're way down from last year, way down from the record high of 2015 so far in June, and we are halfway through June. 125,000 1-ounce American Silver Eagles sold, and just 11,000 1-ounce American Gold Eagles sold. So the retail demand on the U.S. side, as you look at U.S. Mint numbers, is very low. Now, you got bad audio? Well, it says on the live stream that the video output is low. Joe, how do you hear things? Because I have the microphone on, I have the volume settings. Is it a bad audio, or is it cutting in and out? If it's cutting in and out, that's the stream. If it's too low, I could try to adjust that, but I think let's see what you got here. Where is that? Maybe you can hear that. All right. Only do with what we have here. It does say YouTube not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, but as such, viewers will experience buffering, so maybe that's what you're getting. All right, looks like the stream is working better. I have a stream health. Yes. No, I'm not. Everything is fine now. I think it looks like I have a green light on now. As before, I had a very low, I had the red showing. It sounds like it should be working right now. In any event, just to recap what we're talking about, the title of the show is It Just Doesn't Matter. And I was going through some of the items that people point to as being significant when really in the grand scheme of things, they are not. And one of the first one was that Russia was dumping treasuries. Now the stream health is now turned to yellow. We'll just have to bear with it. That the Russians were dumping treasuries, and I mentioned that they had 98 billion, which is not a lot to begin with, and that they had sold them down to 48 billion, and they'd had about 100 billion for about a year and a half. So they weren't dumping treasuries this whole time, but yet you kept hearing that they were dumping treasuries. But the fact that they did dump them and they now have 48 billion is insignificant. You're still getting buffering too. Buffering. Don't know what to do about that. Let's see. Try shutting it off one more time. What I could say is that Google's trying to censor my channel. The elite know I'm spreading the truth, and they want to stop it. That's what some people would tell you. Not sure. Oh, it's good now? All right. Well, sorry about that. Nothing I can do about it. Anyway, let's get back to Russia. And the fact that Russia has $48 billion worth of treasury left means absolutely nothing. We mentioned that QE at one point was $200 billion a month in buying treasuries and mortgage-backed securities. So that particular piece of information is not the end of the dollar. It doesn't mean anything. It means that Russia is organizing its affairs away from the dollar. That doesn't mean the end of dollar hegemony. It doesn't mean anything. In fact, Russia has no need to have any treasuries. I'm surprised they hold any at all, but the reason they hold them is because they are a liquid asset and other countries have them and they're readily convertible. Yes, it is the Illuminati trying to disrupt the truth from coming out because they know Smaulgld is a truth teller. And all of you need to donate to keep this channel alive. They're powerful forces trying to shut me down. Oh my God. Rod, thanks for sharing that. Yes, I'm reaching too many people, Joe. 2,800 subscribers are all receiving this valuable information that's going to end the Illuminati. Any event, so the point is that Russia doesn't have that big of an influence on the U.S. Treasury market. Now, other people say, oh, but Russia's buying gold hand over fist. They know it's coming. They're going to crush it. Well, first of all, Russia has 1,800, almost 1,900 tons of gold. And that places them among central banks